Hey, what up, YouTube? It's Biggie2911 here. I thought I'd go through my TTMs and in-person autos. A lot of them are PC, but I do have some for trade. It's probably going to be a couple of videos worth because I got quite a few. I did for about a year straight. I'm kind of taking a break, so I'm probably going to break it up into music and entertainment and then sports. So, alright, let's get going because we got a bunch. Uh, I am a Christian. I am a follower of Christ, and so I love Christian music. So I got a bunch of Christian artists. I've got the Insiders, an old cassette tape signed. Saw them at our camp. Great band. One of my favorite artists, Toby Mac. Even if you're not a fan of Christian music, you probably heard a lot of his stuff as soundtracks on MTV shows and commercials. Fox, NBC, that kind of stuff. They use a lot of his beats and stuff. WWE's used some stuff for his pay-per-views. I've got a signed ticket from Aaron Shust from the Mercy Me Audio Adrenaline Tour. Saw that live. This one's one of my favorites. This is signed by Audio Adrenaline, one of my favorite Christian bands, and they actually signed it after the lead singer had me sing with him, and it was during their farewell concert, and it was one of my just coolest moments. I gave the CD book to one of the roadies. He took it in the back and had the guy sign it for me. So, gotta love that. So that's one of my favorites. Mark Schultz CD book, another great artist. This one I actually bought the CD used and found this on the back. It's Out of Eden, great girl group, kind of like a Christian Destiny's Child, and they were signed, all three of them on the back. So stoked about that. Got this, Nora Jones, through an email, and not only sent that, but also sent this note that's signed. Thought that was pretty cool. That was when she had kind of her big hits. Faded Me, kind of an indie Christian band. They don't want to sign to a record label. Saw them a couple years ago. Great stuff. This is signed by one of the members of the Apologetics. Think Weird Al of Christian music. They're a very fun group. This is Aaron Benward. My wife saw him before we got married. Worked his concert, and that's what he gave her. Warren Barfield. Again, Christian artist. This was from a festival. Christy Sterling, Tammy Trent, and the band The Swift. So that was pretty cool. Here's one of my parents' favorite, George Jones, to Mike and Jen. Got that through an email through the mail. Steve Green, another Christian artist that my wife worked his concert. Lee Greenwood, Proud to Be American was his song, so that was cool. Through an email, I believe. Again, Faded Me. They really are a great group. I'm actually not even sure if they're still around. I hope they are. I haven't heard anything from them in a while, but here's a group that isn't together anymore, but was a pretty cool Christian indie group, Mending Point. They worked our camp. Here is Bowling for Soup. These guys not only sent the signed picture, but they sent a bunch of stickers and other stuff. It was really cool. And plus, they sing the song to one of my favorite cartoons, which actually is on the TV right now. Phineas and Ferb. Doofenshmirtz. Gotta love it. Alright. Another band, Solomon's Wish. Again, worked a concert with my wife. This is band Disciple. You may have heard of them. They have had some crossover hits. And if you do know them, you do know that there are 4 members now. I actually saw them when there were only 3 members. I saw them with only about 50 people in a little Christian club. Really cool guys. Actually hung out afterwards and just kind of talked with the guys. So that was really cool. This is Tate, Michael Tate, the lead singer, as part of a very known Christian group, DC Talk. picture kind of got banged up. I had to hang it up in my office back when I was a youth pastor, and in the moving process, it got messed up. But still one of my favorites. Great group. He's actually with the Newsboys now as the lead singer, doing good stuff. Stephen Curtis Chapman, got this here. I thought this was really nice. We actually got this. I was surprised that we got it when we did, because he had actually lost one of his youngest daughters in a terrible accident, and even in the midst of a horrible family tragedy, he sent this photo to us. I'd emailed him before the tragedy, but we got it back during it, so yeah. Here is the late Isaac Hayes. He also sent a signed book, but yeah, he has since passed on. My wife says I'm kind of like the Death Reaper when it comes to this kind of stuff sometimes, so, but it happens. You know, death, that is. Alright, Mercy Me, nice segue here. Or, not Mercy Me, sorry. Point of Grace, Christian group. Again, my wife saw them. Rebecca St. James, great artist. Majority of these guys were either in person or actually through emails, so that was pretty cool. Got this. Most people will know. I got this, believe it or not, just emailing her website to my wife, Jen. It's Martina McBride, famous country artist. My wife likes a couple of her songs, so. And another great Christian group, indie Christian group, Radial Angel. I believe they may have broken up, but this was them back in the day. So I'm going to stop here. Probably going to do 3 videos, and I'm going to come back with more of my entertainment, a lot of actors and actresses. So, alright YouTube, see you in a bit.